This is a Miller Bobcat, not just no regular Bobcat either. Show you. This is a Miller Bobcat 265 AirPak. Is what this machine is. Miller has been making a 200 AirPak for years. The AirPak means it's got a screw compressor on it too, which is really cool because you get, you know, a welder, generator, and compressor. And also on the AirPak you get a battery jump start on it, 200 amp 12 or 24 volt jump start. But on this one right here, on the 265, you also get battery charging capabilities on 24 and 12 volt also. So the 265 is going to take the place of the 200 AirPak. Matter of fact, you can actually get a $500 rebate right now on the 200 AirPak. But now the difference on the 200 AirPak, you can get it in a Kohler gas engine, or you can get it with a Kubota diesel on it too. The Kubota diesel though stacks it really, really high though. It puts it like $23,000 if I remember right for the Kubota, and that's what I wanted. I actually priced this thing back in I think it was 21. Well, I've got the hang on here, I've got the quote right here from where I priced this thing the last time. Been in June the 3rd of 21, matter of fact. So the diesel Bobcat AirPak in 21 now, 3 years ago, was $13,800. I think it's $23,000 or $24,000 now. That's what the crazy thing is. It's nuts what these welders have went up to. So you can still get the regular 200 while they got it in either the Kubota diesel or the Kohler. This one right here only comes with the Kohler on it. It does not come with the Kubota diesel. You can't get it that way. But we'll pull this cover off. This is the newest one they got, and it's only been out just a few months now is all. It has the new display on it, on the front of it right here. I've got them fixed up now. The gas goes in the top of it. It's got 11-gallon gas tanks, what it's got. You can check the oil and pour engine oil in it right here. There's your oil check right there where you pour it in. It does have a muffler that goes right there. It sticks through. It's sitting over on my table. Oh, the other thing they did on this one too, they went up, I think it's 11,200 watt generator on this one, which is a good bit more than the 200 AirPak has. This is, we'll just open the engine panels here. That's the engine oil filter. Here's your engine oil drain line right here. It just sits down in there and you just pull it out and stick it in a bucket to drain the oil out of it. Now this is what I was really wanting. I needed a compressor to blow stuff out and just for air on the truck, but I didn't want to get a generator and have a compressor and all that, because my Polaris generator over there is, a lot of times I work in areas to where I don't have access to power, so I carry my little 2,000 watt Polaris over there and I use it to charge my Husqvarna batteries and stuff while I'm out and about. Sometimes I'll go through several batteries depending on the job that I'm on. So I needed that, but I also needed a compressor, but I didn't want to buy separate stuff. And I mean, like a 30-gallon gasoline driven air compressor takes this same footprint right here, and they're very expensive right now too. Plus I needed a generator, and the welder would be nice too, all that, because this one right here will do everything. You can plug right into it with your spool gun, the whole 9 yards on this dude right here. But this screw compressor on this thing is a freaking beast right here. You can see the belt. It's got a electric clutch on it right there that engages it and all, because I'm fixing to show you all the specs on this dude, what it'll do. So if you look right here, the air compressor rating range, 80 to 160 psi, 30 CFM at 160 psi, 100% duty cycle. That's big boy stuff right there. So that thing will freaking pump some air, which is nice, because then you don't have to have a tank on it. Because we got a VMAX compressor on Kevin's service truck. Was not very happy with that thing at all. It was like $5,000 or $6,000 when we bought it a few years ago, and it just didn't work, man. I mean, it works okay. We ended up having to put a tank on it because it would only go up to like 100 and not even close to 160 psi. I forget what it was. It was like 120 or something like that, and they're saying like that's all you need, that's all you need. Well, in the logging world, you need to get on up there. You need to get on up there over the 150 psi to do anything. It's got electric fan on the cooler for the compressor right there, but that's a beast of a screw compressor on that thing. And of course the Kohler engine right here. Kohler engine comes with a 3-year warranty. Blake can service it if I have to have any warranty work done on it. Biddy, he's a Kohler dealer there, but I like how they've got it done. They have refined this stuff so well compared to the prior Bobcats, because in the woods we've actually had 3 different Bobcats in the woods of Millers, and this right here is like just, it's at a different level. So price point on this right here, the list on this machine is 14 grand. Fort is what it is, and they're available. You can get them. You ain't really got to wait on them. When I ordered it last Thursday, came in today, Tuesday, and when I checked at Airgas, they had 3 of them over in Georgia. Their stores over there, so they just sent one over from Georgia. It's what they did. It's got a sight glass for the screw, see the oil down there underneath that filter. That's where the sight glass is for it, to where you can visually check it. It's got an electric fuel pump on it. You'll hear it when it keys up. But this thing's got it's super quiet. I was really crazy about how quiet this thing is. Oh, I'll show you here where the air, where you hook the air to it. Right there is your nipple stubbed out for the air, and they've got it fixed where you can go out the bottom of the cabinet with the air hose, or you can go out here, or you can go out, there's a hole right there also where you can go out. The whole machine, the welder and everything on it's all 100% duty cycle, and all the welding on it too. So they're very stout. Let me grab my chair. We'll fire her up too. we're just gonna drop it on there for right now. That's all we're gonna do. So that's where your leads connect up. There's your pin connector for like a spool gun or anything like that, right above the positive. There's your 120 volt outlets right there. There's your big outlets, 120 240 split, or a solid 240 right there. And then there's your ground right there. Here is where you connect your leads up. It's got one of those plug-in things. I can't remember what those things is called. If somebody tell me in the comments what those things are called, because that's where you can plug up for your jump start or charge your batteries. So this one will charge batteries too. It'll charge either 12 or 24 volts. So if I ever need to put power to, say, my dump trailer battery or my gooseneck trailer battery, I can plug in right here and do that. Miller makes one of these things that's already made up where you plug it in, and then you got the leads for to connect to the battery. But it's like this for like 500 bucks. Well, I'm gonna take welding cable leads and make them up and put alligator clips on them, and I just need to plug right here. So y'all tell me I can't, because I bought these things before, because that's what I used to hook my battery on my trolling motor up with. But I swear I can't remember what they're called. So tell me down below. I know y'all know what they're called. And I'll order one of these plugs and I'll make one up and it'll just plug in right here is all it'll do. And that'll be that. And then right here you got USB where you can plug in right there to do updates and things such as that to the machine. But it's let's see here, screw that on. All right, so we're gonna turn her right there. You hear the fuel pump on it. This got 0 hours on it. I did put gas in it a while ago. So it's ready to crank. You can crank it before the screen comes up on it right there if you want to. So that's an idle right there. You can change your amps right there. Or you can go to auto set and you can tell it the stick, the size, electrode, everything to it, what you're running, and then what you're going to be welding on. And then it'll give you the parameters of what you want to work, your low spot and your high spot on the amps where you want to set it at. So if you want to cut the air compressor on, all you do is just hit that button right there. When you hit that button, it'll key the compressor on. Or if you want to hit the battery charger, you can hit that right there. This is for your change all your different stuff right there, depending on what you're going to do. You just flip around through any of that stuff. That's it, man. So if you want to get the air to it, you just hit this and it'll come on. So it's pumping air. It's slick. It'll idle down just a second. None of our other Bobcats are this quiet. This thing here is I don't know how they got that figured out. They got it figured out where they got it quiet. Yeah, they're in compressor zone over there now. That one over there don't want to be outdone, so it decided it'd come on. I think it's fixing to turn off. It's almost up there. But so what am I going to do with this? Where am I going to put this unit at? It's going to go, we'll walk out here and I'll show you. It's going on my 5500. Yeah, it's not dark yet, so I can show y'all. We're going to do a little bit of rigging to make it work, but it's going to be fine. We're going to put it behind the fuel tank, but it's not going to set down into the bed. And I'll show you. Because on that thing, on that 265, it's actually a little bit wider than this right here. This is your normal 49 inches or whatever it is right here. It's a little over 4 foot between here, which is normal. But that machine comes in at like 51 inches. And that's the reason why I left this right here like I did. Because we're actually going to build a bridge out of channel iron and a rack. The rack will bolt to the bed right here. And the welder will set up above this right here, which is going to put it right above the top of it will be right above my fuel pump right there, which is fine. That's not going to matter at all, which is actually going to work out pretty good because I'm still going to have storage area underneath it. I'll just move this stuff right here. And my camera that I've got in my bed right here, I left the wire long enough to where I can move that camera to the face of the welder to where I can see my ball right there. So that was the original plan from the get-go when I got this truck right here, was to do it like that. So like I said, they'll have the iron will come over and it will be set to where the machine will end up going just above this right here. So it'll be like a bridge built that the welder will be sitting onto and bolted to, and it'll be bolted to the bed. And then all the controls and stuff will be over here on this side. And see, I got plenty of room from here to my fuel tank. So I can set the welder out this way just a little bit. Give me a little bit, you know, a little bit of space between there and the fuel tank. And that's going to be really handy. And I'm going to get, I'm probably going to move this fuel reel. What I'm going to do is I'm going to build a rack. I'm going to unbolt this reel from right here. I'm going to build a rack that's going to hold this reel and will hold a real air hose reel and probably a power cord reel too, that Northern has a combo which is made together, and they're going to go on that rack. That rack then will bolt. It'll come over and it'll overlap and it'll bolt in the face here, and it'll bolt in the face here too to hold it down. And that way the holes for the stands will be going through that rack. Like I said, probably going to take this one and we're going to move it further forward and then stack them other two reels right beside this right here is what going to kind of be the game plan on that. And that will take, that rack then will support those reels, and they won't be sitting on the top of this box, which the box has a plate in here, a strong backup under there, but I'm still not crazy about that reel being right here because you can see it moving the top of that box right there. So that's my game plan on that, is to do that. I'm gonna get Daniel over here when we go to start to do that, because not that I can't do it, Daniel just, it's like me with tree work. Things in the welding, fabricating and everything, things that'll take me an hour or so to do, Daniel can do it in 5 minutes. And he's so fast, he's so quick, and he sees this stuff every day, and he thinks of stuff that I don't think about. So I'm money ahead to get him over here to help me do it. And I hate the dogs are barking, but I gotta feed them. I hadn't fed them yet, so you just have to deal with that. But so once I do that, the 5500 will be pretty much completely rigged out, except the only other thing I'm gonna do is I'm gonna put some rims on it. I'm gonna put some aluminum 19.5-inch rims on it to finish the look out on it, and then she'll be completely done. So I'm gonna build probably 1 or 2 light stands for it too, to run at night doing storm work. So when I roll out, I'll be completely 100% self-sufficient. So anyhow, let me know your thoughts down below. I'm finna go over and feed these dogs so they'll be quiet. We'll catch y'all later. Later, taters.